Well, it's time for a weather update. We are joined by CP24's weather specialist, Jamie Goodfreund, and it looks like we might have already broken a record, Jamie.
Oh, that's just finding that information out right now. Yeah, it's a record-setting day. We were warming up to about 12 degrees. Before we get into the weather, I want to talk about where I am right now. Project Winter Survival. This is an amazing initiative now in its 14th year that helps assembles and distributes survival kits to the homeless. One gentleman I'm very happy to introduce you. Chief Bill Blair, how you doing?
Excellent. Thanks. How are you today?
This is a fantastic initiative for the city of Toronto, but also extending to the country. Tell us a little bit about the police involvement.
Well, you know, we're having a great day today weather-wise, but we know the winter we're going to have some difficult circumstances. Sadly, in our city, there are still people who are living out on the street. They're living in very rough conditions, and when the winter comes in, it can be life-threatening to them. We're here today in this warehouse with 175 volunteers, a lot of corporate sponsorship, putting together winter survival kits. And those kits will be distributed through a number of great organizations, the Good Neighbors Club, Covenant House, a lot of organizations, Street Health, that support the homeless in the city of Toronto. And as you've already mentioned, right across Ontario, and it's now a program going internationally, or nationally, right across Canada. But it makes a difference, and it sends, I think, an important message of care and compassion that is the hallmark of our society and our city, and great volunteers here demonstrating their commitment to their community, and I know this really makes a difference. We're proud to be here.
And Chief, I know you recently spent a night out on the streets. Can you tell us a little bit about that experience? What did you notice? What did you take away from it?
You know, I was there. I'm on the board of Covenant House, and Covenant House provides support to young people who are living on our streets. I think a couple of things that are important to recognize. First of all, that's something of an invisible problem in our city. It's not as apparent to the average citizen, so bringing some awareness to it is important. Also, it's important to understand those kids aren't making a choice to be on those streets. Because of circumstances in their families, sometimes economic circumstances, they find themselves, by no choice of their own, living on the street in very dangerous and difficult conditions. Our shelter system, we've got a lot of caring and compassionate people there, but shelter's a tough place to live, and as a result, a lot of those people find themselves out in the streets, in our alleyways, in our parks. Cops know this. I've been a cop for 35 years, and in the city of Toronto, when you see these young people sometimes in our parks and in alleyways just trying to survive. And so it's kind of gratifying here again to be here today to see young people in particular, but you know, corporations, people coming together to provide a little bit of support, and it not only provides people with some essentials, a warm sleeping bag, a hat, some hygiene products that'll make a difference for them, but I think it sends a message of care. And for those people who are living on the street, that message that the people of this city care about them, and that we want to help and we want them to be safe, I think that's a very important message of support that's being provided to people who are facing tremendous challenges in their lives. And I think it is characteristic of this city and something that we should be proud of, and you know, there's an incredible number of young people here learning how to be good citizens.
Absolutely, and I know a lot of people here really appreciate the support of the police. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate it. Have a great day. Nice seeing you. We also want to talk about what's happening weather-wise. Yeah, it's a record-setting day here in Toronto. We were warming up to 12 degrees. We're breaking the old record set back in 2006 at 9.5. In fact, we're going to warm up to 12 degrees for tomorrow. We're actually seeing a little bit more sunshine than expected, but we're still dealing with mostly cloudy conditions. Expect showers to develop overnight into tomorrow morning. And coming up in the full 5-day forecast, we'll talk about how your work week is shaping up. We'll give you more details on that and more from Winter Project Survival coming up in a few minutes.